Thanks once again for joining me today as I try to put into perspective what has been conveyed in this series of videos presentations. My name is Michael Gibson. I am the founder and global managing director of the Critical Mobilization Group. With any of these videos, we could easily have delivered a full day of presentation to really delve into the details, though we'll save that detail for a later date. The goal in putting this series together was to provide an introductory conceptual familiarization with who we are, who we will be, the organizational makeup of our combined associations, the scope of services to be provided to the international community through our membership, and the scope of service to be provided to our membership. Perhaps most importantly, we are a community, and we will in the future come ever more together as just that, a community, and committed to excellence in all that we do. The world remains a volatile, dangerous, and ever-changing place. As long as it remains so, the expertise of people, such as those comprising our staff and associations, will be needed, thus providing a vehicle for getting them better organized, equipped, trained, financed, and coordinated to help the alleviation and suffering around the world. In the process of doing so, we intend to help individual members to achieve accelerated career growth. A great deal of careful thought has gone into laying out a very clear course for achieving this, as well as instilling a sense of community and belonging that will prove unassailable. We will help corporate members accelerate their business development and global scope of operations, as well as enhance the credentialed expertise of their staff. This is important, and I want to make a note here. The better you are, the potential member or the existing member of our organizations or associations, the better we are, and the better we can make things occur on the ground, and the safer we can do it, or the more effective they can be performed. Experts come in all sizes and shapes and religions and their individual sex. They come in all kinds. We recognize that, and we want to build on it and grow it. So the more you get involved in our organization, be it diverse or on your existing career path, the better for us, because we're going to hone you into that expert, if you're not already that, and get you where you need be most. We want to help the contract issuing authorities more effectively organize results-oriented responses to global problems through more consistent contracting access to the best talent on the planet. We're saying to them basically this as we sum it up. We're not going to just let anyone join any of our associations unless they have a serious commitment, or at least a channeled commitment towards where they want to be 5 or 10 years from now. A professional in medicine starts early on in college, and one day, 18 or 19 years later, they have their specialty and they're cutting on folks on the operating team. Surgeons, psychiatrists. Well, the same here. We're treating our career pathing the same way. We'll get you while you're young, or we'll get you in while you're, like me, one of the old timers. I hope I don't look that old today, but I'll tell you, got a couple days doing this. And I can make sure you understand today, if anything else I've done, is that growing in our organization needs to be our number one focus. I think most of the major marketing companies around the world do the same thing. They get them while they're young. That's why they stay in business forever. Our job is to stay in business forever, as an association or a series thereof. Why? It helps you. It helps the global community. Right now we have Pakistani generals talking to Indian generals. Yeah. Within wartime professionals right now. It's in one of our groups. Without any State Department or any governing body on top of them or watching what they say. Maybe they are because of big data, but we want to eliminate that as well. We want to make sure that what happens within our organizations remain confidential and remain something that we cherish. Lastly, and most importantly, through our combined efforts, We will help adversely impacted nations recover from catastrophic circumstances, restore normalcy, upgrade governance, promote health and welfare, as well as economic development. That's very important. We should always leave the place in the state it should have been before we got there, but it wasn't. In the process of achieving all of the above, and all that has been discussed in this series, we will simultaneously construct a global powerhouse of a corporate entity that provides an unparalleled opportunity to investors, building value and growth trajectory that portends the brightest of futures. My name is Michael Gibson, the founder and global managing director of the Critical Mobilization Group.